morning. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. As always, if you have comments, questions, concerns, throw them in the comment section. Shoot me a message. Look at this. Is like perfectly placed this morning to make it look like I have like a little hair decoration. Loving that. All right, let's get into upper back and shoulders this morning. I may have to beat feet early. The furnace guy's coming, so if he shows up, we're just gonna sign off and wrap it up later. The first group of exercises we are going to do, I'm going to show you in standing, and then I'm going to show you in lying down with weights. So standing's a really good place to start. If you don't want to do it weighted, gravity just gives you a little extra challenge and a little assist, and then we'll go to laying down and do them weighted. So these are I's, T's, Y's, and W's. Probably W's and Y's. Anyway, away we go. So we're focusing on the scapula today, in the middle of the shoulder blades. That's where we're working. We're taking it to the door. So let's see if we can turn you towards the door. Good enough for government work. All right. So first thing we're going to do, thumbs facing that way. So like a thumbs up. The pinky side of your hand is going against the door. We're standing 6 inches from the door and our feet are hips width apart. All right, so this is the pose, but against the door. You are pulling your shoulders back down into the socket. So to make sure that they get there, you reach up and then pull it down. If this one hurts, if you have a little impingement at the top and this is not the position for you, come down here, just do them in a straight line. So in this one, your thumbs are facing the forward direction. When your arms are up, your thumbs are facing the backward direction. So this is a good modification. You get those shoulders back and down, pull your arms up into the sockets. So we're not shrugging, we're pulling this part of your arm into the socket. Like somebody's shoving it in there without lifting the shoulder. And then so you can start just lifting off. So facing the door for the modification, thumbs are forward, and you're just squeezing the shoulder blades. All right, we have good posture. Our ears are over our shoulders are over our hips. Our bellies are pulled in, our pelvic floor is lifted, and our glutes are tight. When I say like your abdominals are contracted, your belly is pulled in, your pelvic floor is lifted, your glutes are tight, I don't mean like you need the biggest contraction, you're holding everything there. I just want you to put some awareness in those parts of your body, make them taut, and hold them. So when you tighten those 3 bits, your posture automatically lines up. When you automatically think about your posture lining up, those 3 bits tighten. So we're in good shape. They don't need to be rock solid. They just need to be supportive. All right, so the first one, modification goes here. And then up here, we're going to lift off and come back down. So I'm not up here. My shoulders and my ears are separated. All right, so I'm pulling my arm down into the socket and I'm lifting off. I'm in a straight line. I'm coming behind my body. So here we go. And I'm not jutting my neck out. My head is staying in alignment with my shoulders. And my shoulders are back and down. That bottom part of the shoulder blade is doing this work. All right, so from the front, touchdown. I couldn't help myself. I just saw my reflection in the mirror. Here we go. All right, so this is our eyes. And again, that modification is arms at your side, thumbs facing forward and back. So just open the chest, keep that beautiful posture, shoulders pulled up into the socket so your shoulder blades are working, and there we go. Number 2, the Y. So we've got I's, Y's, W's, and T's. Make sure I don't knock my counter off. All right, and so let's see if I can show you what the back looks like when we do all of those. So we've got I's, and again, I'm not up in my neck. I have a long space between my ears and my shoulders. My eyes, my shoulders are not out. They're pulled into the socket. My Y's, same thing. I have to maintain that control in the socket. My W's, see my shoulder blades are pulling down and in for my W's. And then my T's. And you can have your hand flat for the T. I think that's probably the best position for it, the most comfortable position. And all of these are opening the chest. If any of these give you a pinch in that shoulder, don't do it. Shoot me a message. We'll work it out. All right, so let's just go through it. So we've got 10 I's. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we should have good thoracic mobility today because we all did our thoracic rotation exercises and opened up. While we take our rest, I'll show you today we've got chili beans for the chili that I planned on making on Tuesday and still haven't made yet, so maybe it's dinner tonight. And pumpkin pie for the 16-year-old dog who needs some fiber. It's just pumpkin. All right. Hopefully you guys have some good Friday weekend plans. We're just soccer. That's probably not true. I feel like we have other things. All right, here we go. Make it a Y. All right. So for this one, if you want to do neutral palms, palms facing the wall, you can. Palms facing back. This is too much rotation in, so we're not going to do that one. So neutral palm, whatever is comfortable for you. All right. So make the Y. Out we go. There we go. Shoulder blades are doing this work, okay? So you really need to keep the core muscles in check. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing this, which is not what we want. We want the arms to move independent of the body. So as we get here, my abs need to kick in a little bit more. My pelvic floor needs to lift a little bit more. My glutes need to tighten up a little bit to stabilize my core so that I can get my shoulder blades to do that end range work. Again, from the front. There we go. I'm going to say that's 10. Ooh, feeling those shoulders work. Up through here as I pull the arm right into the shoulder blade, into that shoulder socket, and then my shoulder blades in the middle right through here. Doing the work. 30 to 60 second rest. Important because if you keep pumping your muscles, they're going to get weaker and weaker because they're going to have all of that strength put into that tight muscle, and you're not going to be able to open it up. Doing the full range and then resting and letting those muscle fibers relax to their natural state. If you keep pushing through, you're going to get all these crazy substitution patterns. So this is going to quickly turn into like this, which is going to quickly turn into this, which is back pain. It's an issue for another day. All right, so W's. I know, very clever, right? I's, Y's, W's. So W's, I want you to start off with thinking that back and down position, all right? So we're thinking our shoulder blades are rolling back. We're squeezing those right out the gate, pulling them back, arms are in the sockets, that nice space there, and then we're going back. This one you're really feeling between the shoulder blades right in the middle, all right? Back we go. Back we go. And again, that core is staying tight. There we go. All right. Feeling good. Dancing the invisible music in my head. All right. Oh, I lost my thing. We're going to use this later. This is an exercise band. Modifications for this, for the one that we're going to go over, are just the rows is a really good one to help with that. This is a lat pull down. But again, disclaimer on that. if you have a band and you're doing this over your door, don't do what I do. Don't do it to a door that opens to you, because the door that opens to you with a rubber band on top is like a really good way to get a door to the face. Always do it the other way. Close the door towards you so that it sits into the frame. So if the rubber band goes flying, it's just going to hit the door and the door is not going to come off you. But that is not the way that my office is made up. So, there you go. That's how we got it. All right, tees, last one. Airplane. Beautiful space. Arms out. Thumbs forward. There we go. I barely have enough room over here.
I couldn't find beautiful space.
Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Back. Squeeze them. Squeeze those shoulder blades, all right? Squeeze them. This is not a neck exercise. If you want to, you should be able to look left and right. All right? This is not an upper trap exercise. Those arms are pulled into the sockets are down, and you're squeezing back. So from the side, squeezing back. Like you're resting your hand on a table, and you're just sliding your hand on the surface of that table. All right? So we are going to get into all of these on the mat. And I'm just going to show you all of them once. Real quick, actually, we'll do the lat pull downs while we're still standing up. This guy. All right. One in each hand. Wrap them once so you don't snap yourself. All right. Wide stance, soft knees, and you're just going to pull down. All right. Up, pull down. And you're pulling through here. This is the part of your body that I want you to fatigue out. So you're probably not going to feel it the first few times. But after you do them a few times, I want you to feel it through here. I want you to feel that side of your shoulder blade really pulling down. All right? So here we go. All right. Let's sit over here. We will do our best to get the I's, T's, and Y's laying down with our weights. And again, you want to use free weights, you want to use exercise bands. Go nuts. Live your best life. All right. So,
It's nice to be appreciated.
oh man, Siri's killing me. All right, so here we go. Face down. Put a little forehead roll, like a little towel roll under your forehead, so you don't have to breathe in the floor. Support your neck. You know, be kind to your body. But here we go. I's, Y's, W's, and I think I only have room for one T because I'm going to hit my bookshelf. Okay. So that's one way you can modify it. Another way you can modify it is over, you want to do it over the side of the couch. If that's a more comfortable position for you. If laying on your stomach is not your jam, or say you're pregnant, you still want strong shoulders. And you have a human in front of you who really prohibits you from laying down. Put a big pillow on top of the kitchen counter. Go over the back side of the couch where you can comfortably rest your belly behind the couch, where you can rest your arms on that. This is, we got a wing and a prayer here. That this is going to be not disastrous. All right, imagine that I'm comfortable. That's just entirely too tall. All right, we can do something better. Just thinking on the fly here, guys. Thinking on the fly. All right. Who's got all the rehab tools? I do. There we go. All right, so forward lean. So if I had like big babes here, I'm in good shape. Nothing squishing my babes. Or if you have back pain and that's just, it's not comfortable to lay in your stomach, or for any other reason, if you want to do them sort of at a forward lean. Let me make this look as comfortable as possible. Anyway, I'm hoping you get the idea. I do not have a sofa here. Lift. Eyes. Wise. Also not a challenge, right? Wise. W's. What I want you to do, if you are doing it in this position, you can do it one-handed if you need to support yourself. That's fine. Do both sides so you don't end up uneven. But what I do want you to know, or what I do want you to think of, is that your ears and your shoulders still stay in alignment. So for this modification, you're still a little bit of a chin tuck. My ears and my shoulders are still on the same team. So even if this bookshelf is going to be the death of me, even if I'm coming here, I'm not dropping down. I'm not ski jumping with my head. My head is still in alignment. If you're having trouble with keeping your head in alignment, this might be a really good place to just be for a little bit. Try holding your arms out. All right? Just try holding that position. Try holding a Y. Try holding a W. See if you can just hold that position and maintain that alignment, and go from there. All right, so have a good weekend with your shoulders. Have a good weekend. I will see you all on Monday, where I think we're moving on to something new. Maybe knees? The world never stops being exciting.